Hey, look, springtime is up on us, and the real estate market is really starting to heat up.
Well, what does that mean for you and me? Here now with the real deal in real estate is Josh Green of Eastern Title and Settlement, Chong Yi of the Yi team at Apex Home Loans, and for the first time we meet Rory Coakley of Coakley Realty. Welcome, all three of you.
Good morning.
Chris. It's not the first time people call you Corey, is it?
No.
Rory! All right, Rory. So what's going on? It's changed a little bit, the cycle out there, hasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the market is cyclical. The school systems, once they start getting out, weather gets nice, people want to move. They don't want to move when their kids are in school. So, the schools, we're getting into that fourth quarter of the, school system. We're getting 70-degree weather, and buyers are starting to come out.
And kids should start thinking about buying homes, too. You're in fourth grade, fifth grade, think about getting in there and getting into the market, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm a grandpa. He's not. He's a young kid. But, for my kids, they're 26 and above, all the way to 30.
Are they living at home?
Well, one of them is her and her husband.
Oh, that's another story.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, I want you to speak to them. I mean,
well, it was funny. I was out for my 5th-year anniversary last night with my fiance.
Oh, I had 32.
Right.
And
Very nice.
we were talking to a couple who was 26, 27 years old.
That's the growth.
And they're renting in D.C. paying $3,000 a month. And I'm like, why are you not buying a house? Why are you paying rent? And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you need to go get an agent right now and start looking for a house, because these houses, there's a low inventory, so you're not going to get your first house maybe.
Yeah.
Like when I bought my house, I made an offer and I didn't get it. I bought my next door neighbor's house that I was going to buy originally. So, you need to go out there, because your first house that you might want, you might not get, and it might take you a couple months to find that house.
I
That's
disagree.
good information. But
I
that's
disagree.
good information.
I disagree. You don't find an agent, you find a team.
Yes.
Okay, you find a team.
Well, first you need to find your title guy. Then
Yes.
I'll help you find the agent.
The title guy. Well, let's talk about that finance. You brought it up. So, John, what's the deal with the financing?
So I got to say, this is a little bittersweet for me here.
Oh.
Because Daryl Green, this is like the greatest thing in the
I
world.
told you, you're not from me. I told you I was from
The
here.
shoe's about to drop.
At least one guy know me.
But the bitter is not because of Chris, but the bitter because I was actually a finalist for the Baywatch show.
You were?
Just beat me. It was neck and neck, and he beat me out. We had a pose down, so I thought I won, but it didn't work.
Well, you won in our hearts.
Okay,
At
cool.
least financially.
What are we talking about again?
We're
Sorry.
talking about the finances and what it means. Because obviously, they're a lot more expensive, not a lot more expensive now than they were last year, weren't they?
Yeah. So it's really interesting we talk about this, because yesterday we presented in front of one of the best realty groups in the area, Remax Realty Center. I'm sorry, Remax Realty Services, excuse me. And we were talking, I talked about, about interest rates and so on and so forth. But during the meeting, we were talking about, basically homes from last year to this year. So across the board in our area, we actually had an improvements. There's been like 5-10% increases across the area. But a big, astounding, alarming number came to me was in D.C. The average home sales price went up by $100,000 from last year to this year.
But it's still affordable.
It's still
What does that
affordable.
mean? Now, I can't give you $100,000 right now. What does that mean for month to month? What does that mean for my payment?
So if your house goes up by $100,000, and let's say you finance that full $100,000, that's roughly about $500 a month.
That's estimates.
Wow.
Right. Estimate.
So, but next year, who knows? It could be going
Correct.
up again.
Yeah, I mean, they keep raising, the Fed just raised rates again, it's not going to stop. So,
Well,
rates are going to keep going up.
I got to say, I don't mean to, but that's actually kind of a good thing for us when the Fed raises interest rates, because they're raising short-term interest rates and not the long-term or what the mortgage rates are based on. So actually, he's right. For now, like, it's going to affect your credit cards, your car loans. It's going to affect your, if you have an home equity line of credit, that's going to go up. But your 30-year loan or your long-term loan that you're getting from home is actually, for short-term, really good. And I can tell you, the day that the Fed did raise rates a couple weeks ago, the mortgage market rallied. So the mortgage bond, where the interest rates are determined, has actually rallied and interest rates dropped.
All right, so Roy, I mean, the buyers, the sellers, what do you suggest? Where do they start? What do they do?
They start with Mr. Chong here. You got to go find your loan officer, get pre-approved. You don't want to go out looking for houses and not be pre-approved. The worst thing you can do is find the house that you love.
Oh, my house, but I'm not ready.
Yep.
And it's free.
Or you
Why
don't
people
have a
do
real
that?
pre-approval.
Yeah.
You have it's a letter,
A real
and then you don't really qualify for the property because there are loan officers out there that just give you letters, and then you go to get the
Yeah.
house and you can't get the loan.
Based on your, speaking of loans, based on your millennials, Josh, that you were talking about, $3,000 a month. What's that going to buy me?
So if you're going to finance $3,000, so that's you're looking at about a $500,000 property with before you with your tax and insurance included.
Unbelievable. And they're renting. They got
And
a
you get a
$500,000
write-off too every year.
One
Right,
thing
Nick,
about
that's right.
millennials, they like information, they're smart, they're thinkers, and
They got to
the
call us
real
now.
deal, baby. Y'all, that's what I'm thinking.
Not a
You
bad
know?
I mean,
idea.
I have millennials in my family.
Daryl
You got to kick
Green.
them out of the
I'm
house
happy.
and get them in the housing
I'm
market,
happy, man. Talk
Daryl
to
Green,
me.
everybody.
Well, in fact,
Call
let's talk
the
about that
real
right
deal.
now. Get those millennials and everybody else into there. In fact, if you want more information about our Real Deal team, you go to therealdealdmv.com, or you can call them 240-422-8871. Call them right now. Get a $500 discount on your settlement fees. Let's get these people in there. Guys,
The
thanks for coming in
real
here.
deal.
I like talking
Thank
to you
you.
guys. Yeah, good team.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned.